Hey guys, I'm John with Hops and Brews, and it's end of week 1, and this is beer number 26. So, like I said, it's end of week 1 of the second time of me doing the beer diet. Now, this isn't the only beer diet. This is almost only beer diet. I'm having a very, very small meal in the evening, mostly protein and very, very low carbs because I'm getting enough of that right here. And the reason behind this meal is because I'm throwing in a 30-minute workout early in the morning, so I need some fuel for my body. I'm trying to see with the less time that I'm doing and adding just a little bit of food and a workout to help burn the calories and boost my metabolism to keep it going, to see if it'll have the same effects as just drinking beer for 46 days. And so far, for the first week, things are not the same. So last year, roughly around midweek, it was pretty easy. I was cruising along pretty well. To tell you the truth, midweek this time, that was actually pretty hard. First day was so far probably the easiest out of the first 7 days. You're still coming off of food digestion, so you're pretty much kind of normal. Second day is pretty darn hard, which was like it was last year too. But I remember third, fourth day last year, and I was like, oh, I feel the upswing. I'm feeling better. Now, not so much. Currently, the weight loss per the 1 week is about the same. So that's good. That means proof of concept so far is working. But this being a more sustainable, easier method, not so much. Now again, I'm only having either water or beer throughout the day. That's all I can have. And I have my one meal in the evening. Now this isn't a true intermittent fasting where I have a certain amount of hours to eat whatever I want. No, this is literally just one meal. That's it. So I'm getting kind of full during that one time, but it dies down relatively quickly. And I think that meal in itself is the cause of the problems I'm currently having. What it is I wake up in the morning. I already know my routine from last year, so that's been pretty easy. I wake up in the morning, have a pint and a half or so of water. I do my workout. I probably have some more water. I take a shower, and I take my daily vitamin that you need. That's all you need. It's just a quick daily, everyday vitamin, multivitamin. That's it. Take my big jug of water with me to work, and there I go. I don't have a beer till lunch. And that's my next meal. And anything between lunch and dinner is water. Pretty simple, right? Well, it's that after lunch part that's getting really hard. And it's about that 3 o'clock phase that I'm hungry again. And you're sitting there thinking, okay, fill it with water, fill it with water, fill it with water. And that's what I did last year. And it seemed to work for the most part. But I think mentally right now, knowing I have this meal coming real soon, and I want it to be extremely flavorful. I want it to be the best, but at the same time, I have to know that it's basically got to be meat. That's about it. But how do I prepare that meat, and what's going to go on it? Like juicy steak, or a nice roast, or a big chicken thigh, or something like that. So yeah, that kind of mentally messes with you. Basically, almost like, you're almost at the finish line. It's like when you have to pee, and the closer and closer you get to the toilet, the harder and harder it is, because the end is so much closer. Even though it's technically still the exact same amount of strain, your body just physically and mentally just gives up, right? It's just harder. It just is. And I'm wondering if that's the issue. Digestively, it's not on track as it was last year. So I'm still peeing a lot. But if you remember my other video from last year, the other number 2 aspect was different. And this is kind of there. It's like, it really is that midway point, but it's constant. It's chunky. This is a different beast altogether so far. It's been an interesting ride. Flavor-wise, last year my smell increased like tenfold, and it has, but not as much. Same with my taste. My taste buds probably really darn close to what they were. I'm already tasting more nuances in beers. Beers that weren't necessarily super sweet before are a lot sweeter now. IPAs are starting to taste like juicy, hazy, jammy sour bombs, which is getting annoying again. And so I switched to lagers and Belgians, but lagers don't have enough calories, and Belgians, well, they're good, but they're hard to find at a decent price when I have to drink a lot of them. And a lot of people just sent me a bunch of IPAs. So it's like, oh, I got free beer. Oh, I can't let this go to waste because I'm trying to keep this on a budget. So yeah, that in a nutshell is week one. I really didn't feel that refreshing energy, explosiveness till about day 7. It really was day 7. I felt, oh, this is how I felt day 4 of last year. Like, oh, I'm feeling the benefits now. So what I'm hoping is that this just takes a little bit longer to catch up, and these next 3 weeks will be very similar to what I was talking about last year. To after a few days, you kind of just go on cruise control mode and you're good to go. You know, you just don't really notice it anymore. So, well, here's hoping, right? So I will see you guys next week. Make sure to follow me on my social media stuff. You're going to find daily beer check-ins. Certain ones I do larger reviews on than others. So make sure to check out those. That is Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, all those wonderful things. So link for those will be in the description below. Cheers, guys. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. Remember, hit like and subscribe. Follow me on my social media stuff. The links for those will be at the very bottom of the description, like I just said about 10 seconds ago. What do you think of this version of the diet this year? Instead of last year being only beer, this being 90% beer and 10% food. Do you think this should be easier, right? I think I could theoretically maintain this longer. Let's hopefully find out. See you guys.